In the bustling cacophony of modern life, where noise and activity clamor for our attention, the ancient Stoic virtue of silence emerges as a beacon of strength and transformation. Let us delve into the story of Peter, a young marketing head at an IT company whose journey from the whirlwind of city life to the serene embrace of silence unveils the transformative power of stillness. Peter's life, filled with the constant din of work, social engagements, and digital interactions, epitomizes the external success yet internal turmoil many experiences today. Despite his achievements, a sense of fulfillment eluded him, lost amidst the incessant noise that framed his existence. The pivotal shift occurred when Peter, seeking respite, ventured into the realm of meditation and encountered the profound peace of silence. This stark juxtaposition to his daily life was unsettling at first, but as he embraced the stillness, a new world unfolded. He discovered in silence a trusted confidant, a space where clarity bloomed and the superficial chatter of life fell away. Incorporating moments of silence into his routine, Peter cultivated a deepened focus, a newfound confidence, and an ability to listen not just to his inner voice, but to the world around him. With unprecedented attentiveness, his relationships deepened, his work flourished, and solitude transformed from a fear into a cherished ally. Peter's journey illustrates a Stoic truth. In silence, we find the essence of our power. It is not in the clamor of achievements or the applause of the crowd that we discover our strength, but in the quietude where we confront ourselves, our thoughts and our emotions by retreating from the external noise, better access to wellspring of inner strength and purpose, emerging not just as a successful individual, but as a truly powerful man. This tale of transformation beckons us to consider how might our own lives change if we too embraced the Stoic practice of silence in the stillness. Might we also find the path to becoming not just successful, but powerfully centered? Individuals join us in conquering the Stoic journey today, discovering 10 strengths that we can receive from silence that turn us into strong people. Number 1. Silence helps you focus. In the bustling chaos of the modern world, where distractions abound, silence emerges not merely as a refuge, but as a powerful tool. It is in our quietude that we find the space to focus, to delve deep into the essence of our tasks and our thoughts. But how often do we embrace this silence? How frequently do we step away from the cacophony to truly listen to the whisperings of our deepest selves? Silence is a lesson learned from the many sufferings of life, the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said. Silence, far from being a mere absence of sound, is a proactive engagement with the inner self. It is in this quietude that the mind is liberated from the incessant barrage of distractions, allowing for a sharpening of focus that is essential for the cultivation of virtue and wisdom. But how does one harness this powerful tool in daily life? Consider moments when you chose silence, perhaps unknowingly, and reflect on the impact it had on your mental state. Did it not grant you a kind of inner authority, a command over your faculties that is the hallmark of true power? In embracing silence, we embrace the Stoic ideal of focusing on what lies within our sphere of control, our thoughts, our reactions, and our inner state. By fostering silence, we cultivate a focused mind, a mind capable of discerning the essential from the trivial, the permanent from the ephemeral. Thus, let us not underestimate the profound power of silence. In its depth, we find the clarity and focus necessary to navigate life's complexities with grace, fortitude, and unwavering purpose. Embrace the silence and witness your path to becoming a powerful man, illuminated with the clear light of wisdom and reason. Number 2. Silence teaches you to control your emotions. Have you ever considered how the practice of silence can be a profound teacher in the art of mastering your emotions? In the stillness away from the world's incessant noise, we find a space where our emotions can be observed, understood, and ultimately controlled. This is where silence becomes not just a passive state, but an active exercise in building inner strength and resilience. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, it's a profound state of listening, of introspection, where the tumultuous sea of our emotions can be observed with clarity and composure. In the quietude of silence, we are afforded the space to distinguish between fleeting feelings and our enduring rational core, between the storms on the surface and the calm depths below. Like a Stoic philosopher observing the world from a place of detachment, we too can observe our emotions from a distance. In the practice of silence, we find a powerful Stoic tool for emotional regulation. It allows us to step back, to view our emotions as if they were external to us, thus granting us the choice of whether and how to engage with them. This is the essence of emotional control, not suppression, but the choice born of insight and understanding. By cultivating a relationship with silence, we equip ourselves with the ability to control our emotions, transforming potential turmoil into a state of equanimity. This mastery is a hallmark of true power, not over others but over oneself, a trait that defines the Stoic sage, and one that can define you too. Embrace the silence, and in its depths, discover the strength to govern your emotions, shaping not just a powerful man, but a wise and balanced one. Ask yourself, when was the last time you sat in silence, allowing your emotions to surface without acting on them immediately? And during that time, how great were the results you got? Please share your stories and insights in the comments. 3. Silence gives you presence and gravity. Reflect upon the revered Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, a man whose silence bestowed upon him an unmistakable presence and gravity. In the tumult of his reign as emperor, Marcus, amidst advisors and adversaries, often chose silence over hasty words. In his meditations he wrote, "He who has a strong enough why can bear almost any how." It was in his silence that Marcus found his why, the purpose that grounded his rule. Not in tyranny, but in wisdom. His silence was not empty. It was laden with contemplation, with the weight of thoughtful consideration. Now transpose this image into your own life. In moments of chaos where noise seeks to overwhelm, how can silence grant you the presence and gravity of a Stoic philosopher king? Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a deliberate choice, a space you create to listen, reflect, and then speak with intention. It is in this space that presence is cultivated, a gravity earned. So right now, can you recall a moment where remaining silent granted you more influence or respect than words could have achieved? How did that silence shape the perception others had of you? In silence, you create a space for others to express themselves, and in doing so, you learn, you adapt, and you grow in understanding and wisdom. Your silent presence becomes a mirror, reflecting not just your self-mastery, but also inviting others to confront their own noise, their own turmoil. Embrace silence as a tool, a pathway to cultivating a powerful presence like the Stoics. Find in your quiet moments the strength to face life's challenges with equanimity and poise. In the cultivation of silence, discover the true essence of power, a power rooted not in dominion over others but in mastery over oneself, a power that speaks volumes in its tranquility and depth. Number 4. Silence builds your confidence and willpower. Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly, Epictetus once advised. Encapsulating the profound power of silence in sculpting a man's inner fortress, this timeless wisdom from the heart of Stoicism reveals a truth often overlooked in the quietude of silence. A man's confidence and willpower are forged, shaped, and tempered like steel in the fire. Silence, in its essence, is not merely a lack of sound, but a deliberate choice, a practice of restraint and introspection that challenges the cacophony of the external world. It is within this sanctified space of silence that we confront our true selves, unmasked and raw, stripped of the facades we present to the world. This confrontation, though daunting, is the crucible in which confidence is born. For what is confidence if not the deep-seated belief in one's value, wisdom and capabilities discovered not amidst the applause of the crowd, but in the quick company of one's thoughts? Moreover, the cultivation of willpower is intimately linked with the practice of silence. It is a testament to our ability to control not just our words, but our impulses, desires, and fears. In choosing silence, we exercise a form of self-discipline that strengthens our will, teaching us that the greatest victories are often those fought in the silent battlegrounds of our souls. Thus, the path to becoming a powerful man is intricately woven with the golden threads of silence. It is a journey inward, towards the depths of self-awareness and self-mastery, where the noise of the world fades away and we are left with the clarity of our inner voice. In this sacred silence, we find the strength to stand firm in the face of life's tempest, armed with unshakable confidence and indomitable willpower. The true hallmarks of the powerful man, envisioned by Stoic philosophy. Number 5, silence allows you to hear your inner voice. What treasures might we uncover within ourselves if we were to embrace silence and listen to the quiet voice that speaks from the depths of our souls? In the Stoic tradition, silence is not merely the absence of noise, but a gateway to profound self-discovery and inner strength. It is in the quiet moments away from the distractions of the outer world that we can truly hear our inner voice, a guide that has been with us since birth, whispering the truths of our existence. This inner voice, often overlooked in the hustle of daily life, holds the essence of our true selves, our values, and our wisdom. It is the voice that speaks of our deepest desires, our fears, and our highest aspirations. By listening to it, we align ourselves with our nature, fostering a sense of authenticity and integrity that is the hallmark of a powerful man. Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." When we listen to our inner voice, we fortify our mind, nurturing an unconquerable will that propels us forward, undeterred by external circumstances. This self-dialogue cultivates an unmatched resilience, for it is born from a deep understanding and acceptance of oneself. Moreover, silence and communion with our inner voice are the crucible in which our confidence is forged. Knowing oneself deeply and truly generates confidence that is not shaken by the opinions of others or the vicissitudes of life. It is a confidence rooted in the bedrock of self-awareness and self-assurance. In embracing silence, we discover not just the path to hearing our inner voice, but to unleash the immense power and potential within us. This journey inward is the journey of becoming a powerful man, one who is guided by wisdom, bolstered by confidence, and resilient in the face of adversity. We are halfway to becoming superior to others. Your presence here shows that you are completely ready for the process of self-improvement. However, our journey doesn't stop here. I have another challenge for you. Please like and share this video, and don't forget to continue watching this video until the end. Number 6. Silent observation makes you wiser. In the quiet chambers of Stoic contemplation, where the tumult of the external world is gently silenced, there exists a profound path to wisdom, the path of silent observation. Have you ever stood at the edge of a bustling crowd, simply observing? Have you noticed how the clamor fades into a symphony of life? Each person a note, each interaction a melody. I believe you will be surprised to learn that this practice is not just passivity, but an act of strong and intentional engagement with the world. Let us consider the story of Diogenes the Cynic. Though not a Stoic in name, his life offers lessons deeply resonant with Stoic virtues. Diogenes, with nothing but his cloak and his lamp, wandered the streets of Athens, silently observing the follies and virtues of those around him. In his silence, Diogenes discovered truths about humanity and society that words could not express. Through silent observation, he became a mirror reflecting the complexities of human life, and in doing so, he gained unparalleled wisdom. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you truly observed the world around you? Without the urge to immediately react or respond, what might you learn if you looked upon the world with curiosity, withholding judgment, allowing the tapestry of life to unfold before you in silent wonder? Silent observation is a key that unlocks the door to deeper understanding and insight. It is through this practice that we can learn to see beyond the surface, to recognize the underlying currents that shape our lives and the lives of those around us. By embracing the quietude of observation, we equip ourselves with the wisdom to navigate the complexities of the world with grace and discernment. Let this be our practice then, to observe in silence, to learn with humility, and to grow in wisdom. For in the stillness of observation, we find the seeds of understanding that once sown can transform us into truly powerful beings, wise and serene amidst the storms of life. 7. Silence allows you to listen to others. Have you ever paused? Truly paused to listen to the world around you, to the stories, the heartbeats, and the unspoken truths that dance in the silence between words. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak, Epictetus wisely counseled. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of silence not as mere quietude, but as a profound act of listening, understanding, and connecting. But how often do we embrace this balance in our daily lives? Consider, for a moment, the power that lies in listening to others. Isn't it in the act of listening that we extend our empathy, deepen our connections, and enrich our understanding of the world? Silence then becomes not a void, but a space brimming with the potential for growth and wisdom. As Stoics, we strive for self-mastery, and part of this journey is mastering the art of listening. By cultivating silence within ourselves, we become more attuned to others, more present in our interactions, and more insightful in our perceptions. Silence, in its essence, equips us with the ability to listen not just to the words spoken, but to the emotions, intentions, and truths that resonate beyond speech. Let us then embrace the silence not as absence, but as an active, vibrant presence. For in the quietude of listening, we open ourselves to the vastness of human experience, gaining wisdom, empathy, and a deeper connection to the souls that walk this earth alongside us. In listening, we find not just the stories of others, but a reflection of our shared humanity, a reminder that in the tapestry of life, every thread, every color, every texture enriches the whole. How does it feel when someone truly listens to you, not just waiting for their turn to speak, but genuinely seeking to understand your perspective? Please share your stories and insights in the comments. 8. Silence connects you with something greater. In the bustling tapestry of life, silence often eludes us, lost amidst the cacophony of our daily routines. Yet it is in these quiet moments, these pauses between the chaos, that we find a gateway to profound connection. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a fertile ground for introspection, a sanctuary where the soul whispers its truths. The Stoics, with their unerring focus on inner peace and resilience, championed silence as a means to cultivate a deep sense of harmony with the world. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and emperor, once mused, "He who has seen present things has seen all, both everything that has taken place from all eternity and everything that will be for time without end. For all things are of one kin and one form in silence." We're invited to witness the dance of existence, to feel the pulse of the universe within our beating hearts. It's here, in the quiet contemplation of our place in the cosmos, that we discover a power unmatched. Silence connects us to the grand tapestry of being, to the wisdom of the ages, and to the depths of our souls. Let's embrace silence not as an absence, but as a presence, a door to the vastness within and beyond. In doing so, you will find not just a connection to something greater, but also the path to becoming a truly powerful individual, grounded, thoughtful, and serene. In the Stoic way, number 9, silence makes you comfortable being alone. In the embrace of silence, away from the cacophony of societal expectations and the relentless buzz of everyday life, we are given a rare gift: the space to listen to our inner voice, to confront our fears, our hopes, and the truths we often run from. The father of the world's first mechanical computer, Blaise Pascal, once famously said, "All men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone." Silence allows us to listen to the subtle whispers of our inner voice, guiding us through the turbulence of life with a calm and steady hand. It is in these moments of solitude that we confront our true selves, stripped of the facades we present to the world. This confrontation is not to be feared, but embraced, for it reveals to us our deepest fears, desires, and the untapped reservoirs of strength and resolve that lie within. Being comfortable in silence and solitude is a testament to a man's confidence and self-sufficiency. It signifies a peace with oneself that transcends the need for constant external validation or company. The power derived from this comfort is immeasurable. It fosters an unshakable will, a clarity of thought, and a steadfastness of purpose that guides one through life's challenges with grace and wisdom. So let's embrace the silence to find comfort in being alone. For it is in these moments that you are not just with yourself, but with the entirety of the cosmos, connected in a way that transcends the need for external validation. In solitude, we find not loneliness, but a profound unity, with the essence of all things becoming truly powerful. In the knowledge of our place in the universe, Nora 10, the power of inner silence. In the hushed realms of our inner world, where the tumult of external life cannot reach, lies the profound sanctuary of inner silence. This is not merely the absence of sound, but a deep, resonant quietude that serves as the foundation for true power. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence, Pythagoras advised, a sentiment echoed through the corridors of Stoicism. This wisdom speaks to the transformative power of silence within a tool that molds a man not just into a figure of authority, but into a vessel of profound insight and resilience. Inner silence is the forge in which the steel of a man's will is tempered. It is in the quietude of contemplation that one learns to sift through the noise of fleeting desires and fears, to touch the bedrock of true intention and virtue. This inner sanctum becomes a source of strength in times of turmoil, offering clarity when the world outside seems shrouded in uncertainty. But how does this silent introspection render one powerful? It does so by cultivating an unshakable core, a centeredness that allows a man to face life's vicissitudes with equanimity and grace. The man who masters the art of inner silence wields the power of self-mastery. He becomes the calm within the storm, guided not by the chaotic winds of external circumstances, but by the steady compass of his values and reason. Embracing inner silence also means listening to the subtle whispers of wisdom that are too often drowned out by the clamor of our daily lives. It teaches us to pause, to reflect, and to choose our actions with intention, forging a life that is a deliberate construction of our highest ideals. Therefore, let us seek the quiet spaces within, for it is in the embrace of inner silence that we discover our true power. This power does not shout to be recognized. It simply is unwavering and profound, like the deep currents that move beneath the storm-tossed waves of the sea. We have reached the end of our journey of discovery. How silence can turn you into a powerful man. In the quietude of silence, we unearth the foundations of true power. It is in the stillness that we cultivate the tenets of focus, resilience, presence, and wisdom, essentials of Stoic strength. As the venerable Marcus Aurelius once articulated, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Let this resonate within you as a call to embrace silence not as emptiness, but as a profound realm where the virtues of a powerful individual are forged. In silence, we confront ourselves, refine our character, and emerge fortified, poised to engage the world with unwavering clarity and strength. If you feel inspired by today's meaningful journey with the Stoic philosophy, please like the video and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos we share in the future. Goodbye and see you again.